They really have. But sadly, for Jayde and Karen, it is the end of that Strictly journey. It's Jayde and Karen, everyone! Right. I know you're a bit emotional, but we're not going to go there on Sunday yet. I want to talk about Saturday, because that dance was fantastic. How was it for you?
It was amazing getting to do Victoria Wood.
Yeah.
I mean, she's been missed since 2016, and I just got to do that on the BBC. I mean, it's incredible.
She is literally your icon.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably not much of hers that I've missed. I've seen pretty much everything. My dad constantly gets in touch with me every time she's on telly.
Yeah, I love that.
But yeah, she's a massive icon. I'm only sorry that I just, you know, it wasn't enough, and I'm sorry I went out on her.
You've got nothing to be sorry about, because that routine, Karen, was so high-paced, and I know what you like. You like a Charleston that's high-paced, high energy.
I love a
You must have been so proud of her on Saturday.
Absolutely. I mean, we had this amazing choreography by Jenny Thomas, who was brilliant. Thank you so much,
Big up,
Jenny. And you know, it was. We had everything in there. There was nothing else we could do.
Yeah.
I mean, I was upside down most of the time. And her swivels were great, and we had great. You know, it was just a little bit of everything, and I couldn't have been more proud of her. Really.
I want to talk to you about the scores, because you got 28, which is a solid score, but it was the first time that you guys had gone the opposite way when it went to the scoring. What was going through your mind when them paddles went up?
Well, I sort of knew. I mean, Craig was quite deflated, which is always the kiss of death on this show. But as soon as he was deflated, I knew. I sort of just had a feeling, and in between the main show and the the results, I just had this feeling the whole time.
You mentioned Craig's comment. Karen, yeah. I'm going to ask you. I mean, your face was a bit like...
I was like, were we watching the same? I mean, I was dancing something, I couldn't breathe. You know, we were literally out of breath, and I thought it had a little bit of everything for everyone. But again, it's, you know, it's an opinion, you know, it's a judge's opinion, and we have to respect it, but I have to disagree with it.
Well, listen, you're allowed to. We're all allowed to disagree. We're all allowed our opinions. We've spoke about leaderboards so much this series, because it seems to me, and I think a lot of the viewers, you guys were 9th on this weekend gone, and it seems that middle to sort of lower section, not necessarily the bottom, is where it's feeling dangerous. So when you knew that you were in that position, Jayde, did you start to feel like, we might need to be prepared for this? Yeah,
I didn't all of a sudden become Rocky at that moment. I just sort of knew. And then there was especially after Molly and Carlos's comments as well, I just had this feeling that I was going to be in a dance-off with Molly and Carlos. And there was one person on the production who sat next to me and after the main show, and I said it to them. I don't know who it was, but no, someone out there knows that I'm Mystic Meg, because I just knew it. And then I just knew if we were up against Molly and Carlos, it was bye-bye Jayde Adams, because I am a woman in her 30s who's got a reconstructed ACL, babes. I did what I could. I did my best.
You did do your best. And do you know what? I'm going to say this because, you know, I know you outside of Strictly. Social media can be the worst place.
It's awful.
I've seen the messages, Jayde, and how you're handling it. I applaud you, because that's why everyone loves you. But it can also be a lovely place, because so many people have got in touch. Jazz tweeted this and said, Jayde and Karen will always be my winners. I will miss them so much. Oh. Ellen said, Jayde Adams brought laughter and light to a fantastic series of Strictly. It was so apparent how much she loved learning to dance, and it was such a beautiful thing to witness. And her partnership with Karen will forever be iconic. Such poignant words to leave us with too. It must be lovely, and I know it's an awful place, social media, but it must be lovely to get comments like that.
It's the reason I tackle it the way I do is because I have, you know, for every horrible comment, there's a whole bunch of people that love me.
It's what sticks with us, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it does. You know, one person gives you a compliment, the other one says the opposite of that. What do you focus on? But I just hope with my resilience, I can show people that, you know, sticks and stones may break our bones, but names will never hurt us. And I really hope that that's something that I've left in as a legacy, because I will say women specifically on this show get it in the neck, whether it's me, whether it's Karen, whether it's Shirley. The women get it worse than the men, and I just hope that my resilience is sort of it will change
unfolds
things in
to
the
everyone
future.
else.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You mentioned your legacy. Let's have a little look at the legacy you've left, because this
Oh God, I'm gonna cry.
is your best bits.
This feels like I'm in a dream still. Babes, this means everything. I want that glitterball trophy.
Your first dance, it's the samba.
Oh my God! I'm having the best time of my life. This is the best thing I've ever done.
Samba, you are in trouble. You have never met this woman. What a star, young lady.
I thought the tango was going to be like dead easy. My knees are like, what are you doing to me?
She hates the tango. Hold on to me, that's it.
Your movement across the floor was very good. You started with an intensity and you maintained it through the whole dance.
You were really leading this dance. Well done, my darling.
Have you ever done the cha-cha-cha? Mad counting.
1, 8, 9, 10. This week is all about showing that dancers come in all different shapes and sizes.
I loved all the quotations from the movie. Brilliant work.
That end position should be on the poster.
My sister died 11 years ago. I lost a best friend. I just hope I do my sister proud.
Jayde, thank you for doing that for everybody who's lost a loved one. Today, you just changed the mood and it was beautiful.
I live for dancing at Charleston, so I'm very, very excited to be dancing it with Jayde. 3, 4, 5.
I love Karen. She's been the perfect person to do this with.
It was such a brilliantly performed number. I really, really enjoyed it.
You need double that amount of energy. It wasn't great.
Judges, it is now over to you.
The couple that I'd like to save are Molly and Carlos.
This has been the best thing I have ever done. And Karen Hauer, you are amazing.
Thank you, Jayde. You are so special, and I've loved every second.
And I know she means it. I know she means it. Karen, let me come to you. What has it been like working with this woman?
It's been incredible. We've had such good times, you know, and we've cried, we've laughed, and we've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And we've had a couple of gins.
That's not the reason we're out, internet.
But you know what? We've had fun, and that's what I love that people have gotten from this, you know. And you have become an icon, a Strictly icon, and I've enjoyed every second of it.
Jayde, you really have, and I know how much you wanted to do this, and I think I know what the one-word answer is going to be here. Would you do it all again?
Oh, absolutely. But I'd be on that judging table.
In that outfit, please.
Yes,
That's what
please.
I want. You have been such a pleasure to watch, and I'm so thrilled you've enjoyed it. Give it up for the gorgeous Jayde and Karen, everyone. Well done, Gorge. Love you. Right, still to come, we're going to be putting Luba to the test to see if she's a natural or